You pick it up before you even decide to. No thought, no plan. Your thumb just moves. The screen lights up. Nothing important happened. But you check anyway. This isn't weakness. It isn't a lack of willpower. The real answer is far stranger. Your brain is running code that is 300,000 years old, and it was never built for a glowing rectangle in your pocket. It was built for something much older. Think about the last time you felt your phone buzz in a quiet room. Your heart rate changed before you even looked. A tiny spike, a flicker of alertness. That reaction didn't come from an app designer. It came from a savanna in East Africa, before smartphones, agriculture, or modern language. Back then, a sudden rustle in the grass meant something. It could be wind, it could be nothing, or it could be a predator. Humans who ignored that rustle survived less often. Humans who flinched, checked, and paid attention survived more. Generation after generation, that reflex became hardwired. Your phone didn't invent this reflex. It found the oldest button in your brain and keeps pressing it. Here's where it gets stranger. The reason you can't predict when something good will appear on your screen isn't accidental, it's a formula. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner ran experiments with pigeons and levers. Some pigeons got food every time they pressed the lever. Others got food only sometimes, at random. Which group pressed more? Not the ones with guaranteed rewards. The unpredictable group pressed obsessively because they never knew when the reward came. Your phone is that lever. Every notification, every scroll, every refresh is another press. Sometimes there's something important. Sometimes there's nothing. Your brain doesn't know which is coming, and that uncertainty keeps your thumb moving. Why does uncertainty feel so powerful? Neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky found that dopamine doesn't spike when you receive a reward. It spikes while expecting one. The chemical high isn't in the having. It's in the almost having. A monkey waiting to see if a light predicted juice showed a bigger dopamine surge during the uncertain wait than during the reward. That's the moment before you unlock your phone. That's the itch, not the message, the maybe. Your brain is chasing two ancient systems at once. One evolved to detect danger. The other chased uncertain rewards, just as your ancestors searched for unpredictable food and opportunities. Neither evolved with an off switch because, for most of human history, the world was finite. Now, an infinite world sits in your pocket. There's a third piece. It's about people. For nearly all of human history, survival depended on staying connected to your group. If your tribe left without you, survival became unlikely. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar found that the human brain evolved to manage around 150 stable relationships, not thousands. Your phone tells you every day that countless people might be thinking about you. A like, a comment, a message from someone you haven't spoken to in years. Your ancient social radar, built for a small tribe, now fires constantly for an audience it was never designed to handle. No wonder it feels urgent. Deep in your brain, missing a message still feels like risking your place in the tribe. Here's the twist. None of these ancient systems are broken. They work exactly as they evolved to. The problem isn't your brain. It's the mismatch between the environment that shaped it and today's world. Your ancestors checked the grass because it sometimes hid danger. You check your phone because it sometimes holds something that matters. The mechanism is the same, only the trigger changed. Maybe you've called yourself lazy, weak, or addicted because you can't put it down. You're not fighting a character flaw. You're fighting hardware shaped over hundreds of thousands of years against software designed by people who understand Skinner's pigeons, Sapolsky's dopamine, and Dunbar's social instincts. It doesn't mean you're powerless. It means the fight makes sense once you understand what you're facing. Researchers point toward the way out. Uncertainty hooks you, so structure weakens its grip. Turning off notifications removes random triggers. Checking your phone at set times turns Skinner's unpredictable lever into a predictable one, and predictable levers get pressed far less. Caring about your tribe isn't the problem. It's one of the reasons you're human. The problem is a device that turned a small village into an always open door, convincing your oldest instincts that every knock could matter. So the next time your thumb moves before you decide, pause. That's hundreds of thousands of years of evolution listening for the rustle in the grass. You didn't choose to check. Something older than the phone chose first.